Hi y'all, bama.dell here, aka Bike Lane Ins on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. In this video, I'm going to tell you about my week closing out the Cache Carnival, including a cache with over 570 favorites. And I'm going to tell you about something that I almost liked. Wait, what? Yeah, let's get to it. On Sunday, my wife and I had a really good time logging a Where I Go titled Walking Tour of Historical Churches in Huntsville. So true to its name, it was a tour of 5 historical churches in Huntsville's downtown, all dating back to the 18th century, some early 18th century. Huntsville has a gorgeous downtown, so this was a really good experience. 50 points for that one. On Thursday evening, I hosted a creation celebration event at the Straight to Ale Brewery in Huntsville. We had about 20 attend and earn their souvenirs. It was good food, it was good beer. The venue was a bit loud, so I doubt we'll do an event there again, but it was a good time. On Saturday, my wife, my daughter, and I spent about 5 hours fighting the crowds in downtown Nashville to find 7 very highly favorited caches. There was a cherry blossom festival in town and a Predators game, and let me tell you, downtown is nuts on Predators Day. We started our day on the other side of the river, Riverfront Park behind Nissan Stadium, which is where the Tennessee Titans play football. We found a quick traditional cache over there, followed by a virtual, 50 points each for those. And then we moved on to another physical cache that had over 570 favorite points, but we quickly learned we didn't have the right tool to open that one. More on that later. We crossed over the river to the Tennessee State Capitol, where we worked the first stage of a multi-cache. This was about President James K. Polk, one of 3 Tennesseans elected to president in our history. We then logged another virtual about the columns of the original Tennessee State Capitol. I guess at some point in the past, the Capitol was restored and some of the original columns were decommissioned. The relics are still there on the grounds, and there's a really cool virtual there. And then we went down to the Capitol Mall State Park. Beautiful, beautiful place. I highly recommend going there, where we found the final stage of the multi. So this virtual and the multi, another 50 points each, 200 points by this point. We then logged a virtual cache at the War Memorial Auditorium. This auditorium and the statue that is within it is a monument dedicated to the approximately 4,300 Tennesseans who lost their lives during World War I. Specifically, the virtual was about the monument, the statue called Youth here. Another 50 points for Cache Carnival. We then headed back across the river via this pedestrian bridge, on which there was another physical cache, over 160 favorites on that one, and another 50 points. And then we made our way back to the cache that we were unable to open the first time around. So back to this cache that had over 570 favorites. We were very confident we knew where it was. We just couldn't figure out how to open it the first time around. Now, along the way during the day, we had picked up some metal wire. We thought that we could use it to open this cache. Now, we were wrong in that the way we thought we were going to open this cache wasn't anything like that, but we were able to use this to forge a tool to get the cache open. That was a really, really fun hide. I think pushing it up's the way.
But from where?
This.
Oh. Yes!
Did you get that? So well done on that one. Favorite point for me, and another 50 points. So all told, we logged 7 caches, all worth 50 points each. This put me well over the 500 points I needed to get all of the souvenirs. Now, I really like these contests, promotions, whatever you want to call them. I'm very goal-oriented. It really motivates me to have this challenge to get these rewards, even if they are only virtual. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I'm really looking forward to the other challenges. And now I want to say a few words about something I almost liked. Weird, huh? You see, I got this email from Geocaching HQ, and in it they alerted me to a cache not far from my home having over 40 favorite points. A recommended cache, you see. Now, wow, what a great idea. Yeah, alert me to some really cool caches near my home that I may have missed. Very, very cool. Just one problem. I had already found it. I think this is a really, really cool idea, but I think the execution needs work. Maybe this will turn into something really good in the future. Hopefully they're working on it. Okay, that's it for this video, and that's it for my Cache Carnival experience. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I've done a couple of videos about Cache Tour, and I've had some communication with the developer of Cache Tour, so I've got some new information. I just didn't include it in this video because I wanted to keep it short, but please tune in. I'll share that with you very, very soon. Thanks a lot, y'all.